Have I got a good video for you today, folks? It's a long one, but I'm heading out to Nesco, New Jersey to talk to Joe B. He's the owner of the Nesco Dirt Works shop, and he's the sponsor of the Nesco Vintage Dirt Street Bike Show and Swapmeet, held every fall. This year, it's on November 1st, November 2nd, Saturday and Sunday, on 3610 Nesco Road, Hamilton, New Jersey. Now, mark that on your calendar. Now, this is going to be a long video, but you'll get to meet Joe and you'll see his shop. Enjoy. Hello, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Something a little bit different today. Today, I'm here in Nesco, New Jersey, about 1 month prior to the Nesco Swap Meet with the promoter and owner, Joey B. How you doing, Joe? Say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
Okay, we're in his place here, and this is where he stores all his bikes. Joe, how did you get involved in the swap meet and decided to actually just give up the normal job thing and work on bikes? Tell the viewers a little bit about it.
Well, I got full time when I retired from my regular work, but and now I'm doing this full time. But the swap meet was I got into doing my own swap meet because going to them, really enjoying it. The opportunity came up where I could have one right here in my town. So I was like, well, that'd be cool if I do a swap meet. All the stuff will come to me, and then I get to pick out, the stuff as it comes through the door, which some of this actually came from, scoring at the swap meet,
Yep.
first hand at it. But, yeah, so I've been doing it 27 years, I forget now. But it's grown, and just something I love doing once a year.
Yeah.
Sometimes twice a year, but that's about the size of it,
Yeah, I hear most of the questions people seem to like. I've done 3 of these videos so far, and they like the idea of a track day. That seems to be the draw.
They're getting few and far between, and it's hard. I have to get it insured and all that stuff. Going through that with New Jersey, it's getting really hard to do. But yeah, it's mostly for like older bikes. If you're like on a bike with a downpipe or really early 70s, you're gonna have a ball at that track.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to encourage older guys and people with older bikes to come on out and enjoy the track.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
so it's a 2-day event, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Guys, this will be November 1st and 2nd. Is that right?
Yeah, we do a track day, swap meet first day, and swap meet and show the second day, which is Sunday.
Now on the show, is it just for restored bikes or is it original bikes? They have different classes?
Yeah, I've had guys that didn't have their bike done and brought it out and people still enjoyed seeing it, or something you just dug out of the bay or found deep in the woods or whatever. It doesn't matter. People enjoy seeing all kinds of stuff,
Yep. The older stuff is the better stuff, I think. And this year will be pretty much the same. Will the track be open?
Yeah. I'm hoping everything's going along really well now. I'm working with the AMA. They're helping me get the right insurance and all that stuff, which it's like I said, it's just getting tough. That's what stresses me the most about running this. I love working on the track.
Right.
I love riding on the track. I love running this, but the legal parts is really what can just drags you down. Because the people are awesome for the most part. They're really thankful and grateful for what we're doing, and I'm really blessed with that too. I got a great group of people. But I can't put a lot of enough emphasis on the getting everything legal, insured because of New Jersey, and that's the hardest part.
Yeah, I imagine that. Yeah.
But other than that, it's a cool, humble little event, you know.
Yeah.
And
So you work on customers' bikes. You have a constant flow of you more or
Yeah.
less work on the older bikes, correct?
yeah, that's it. I like working on
Two strokes.
Don't matter.
Oh,
I work on anything. I got, oh my lord, I don't know, a lot of years of doing this. You know, working on bikes and all different types. So it doesn't matter. As long as you got patience for me, I can probably fix your bike
right.
and find parts. And
Well, the sourcing of the parts is a little hard.
yeah, that's the older, more it's taken time to find stuff. But we buy, sell, trade. It's just that's what we do here, and it's just.
Well, do you have a phone number or anything that I could put on here for if somebody wanted to get in contact with you?
Yeah, it's just a 609-513-8205, and that's my cell in the shop. So, yeah, I'd be happy to talk with you, help you find something, help you repair something, whatever. I love doing it. So.
Okay. All right. Well, we're just gonna take some little videos here, and we'll get back to you on the way out. Is that okay, Joe?
Absolutely. Take your time, enjoy it. That was one of the first bikes I bought throwing my own Swapmeet.
There it is,
And,
the first one.
I caught that thing coming through the gate, and it did not look like that, but
That's restored.
yeah, kind of. It's a weird story. It was actually, that's all original paint on that, except for the engine. The engine was all apart when it came through the gate, and but it was a complete bike for the most part, and we built it to race, and I built that bike 26, 27 years ago. I've never even started it. It's just
Oh, really?
I've had it in shows and whatnot, but I've never. And I mean, I built so many of these engines. I know it's going to run, but it's kind of rare to find one that's the engine's restored, but the rest of the bike's original. I mean, I left a little tear in the seat, some of the little scratches and whatnot on it, because it's only original once. Like
Right.
that,
It's only original once. Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah, and I mean, this fragile front number plate's still on it. It's not broke, but so yeah, I was like, you know what? As long as I have it, it's just going to be a show bike.
So you like the 70s and 80s stuff?
I love the 70s. The 80s I like, but I'm more the 70s. I love everything about motorcycles in the 70s.
Yeah. Yeah. The Montesas are real nice too. They're a nice bike.
Yeah, this is a 79. One of the last bikes I bought a year ago out at a Ohio swap meet, and it's a rare model. I got to get on it and research. There's not much for this model in America, so I got to deal with Spain, England, but I'm finding stuff.
Do you sell any of this?
Yeah, now I'm getting older. Yeah, I sell some stuff, and we barter too. I've traded, like lesser bikes, or if you got like a project, do that in cash for a nice one or whatever. We'll come over. You got to talk. And
Yeah.
But a lot of people, it's hard. I mean, over the years, I had every weekend where people were in this shop, and now everybody's online.
Oh yeah,
So,
right.
I don't, and I got a hell of an inventory, especially of the OSAs. I got a lot of bull parts, bull tacos, like that one over there. But that's what I love doing, the engines too. I got a lot of knowledge. But we like the Asian ones too. Here's the first Elsinore. I have to have one of these. That one's unrestored,
Oh, yeah.
all original.
Let's get over there and take a look at this one.
And I got some rare 175 I gotta finish, followed by a 125 I gotta finish.
And if anybody needed some parts, they could give you a buzz, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, loaded with every part for every old bike, but I do have some stuff, mostly I have a lot of stuff for the Spanish bikes. That I have a lot in stock.
Mhm.
But
What do you think of the Makos?
I I love Makos. That was my first European bike I had bought, and I had a friend who I was dealing with the vintage stuff, and when he had finally passed away, he was an old Mako dealer, and I tried dealing with some of the other guys, especially out in California and stuff, and it was just hard. I ended up losing interest in them for a while. You know, now I'm starting to wish we don't even have one on display up here. So I'm looking. I have to have a Mako on display.
Yeah, no, that's.
But I'm not saying I dislike them now because I lost my buddy, but it was just harder for me to get parts. But now over the years, he's been gone a while, I'm finding parts, and so there's Mako stuff out there too.
Oh yeah,
They're one of the
have
best,
to deal with it. Yeah,
they're an incredible motorcycle. I had the 490. I've had earlier ones. I've even had some of the 125s, and they're just amazing motorcycles.
Yeah, I have as you know, a 400, 75 and a half. That's the 5-speed.
Yeah.
They made two. One was a 4-speed early, 75, and then they made the 5-speed for late. So I've had both of them, and you got to shift a little bit more. I wish I had kept my 75 4-speed, but they have power. I mean, raw
They
power.
were so easy to ride too.
Yeah.
There's a lot like that Montesa down there reminded me a lot of a Mako. It's got a little more speed, than a Mako of the same year. That's a 78, but handling wise, I think it's right on par with a Mako. And I have a friend who has a 78 Mako, and he agreed with me. He's ridden both of them. He just thinks that Montesa's 360 is a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Which doesn't really matter in motocross. It's 90% rider.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I prefer originality. That's my thing. So I would search for that.
And it's hard too to find an original Mako. It's like a unicorn because they've modded them over the years, and they can be put back original now. There's enough guys that with the know-how to change the mods on the frame and put them back original. But
well, I personally I know the 75s because I had them 30 years, so the same bike and everything. So, I can look at one and tell you which is what parts are real and what's what they put on there. But I got a 350 Kawasaki Bighorn too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's again all original, even the tires. That's just something. It's rusting a little bit, but I don't like to per se clean them up. I like them to stay unrestored.
Right.
Yeah.
They're only original ones, like you said.
Right.
We've had a few Bighorns. I noticed I had earlier one, a pretty early model. I don't know exactly I think 70 was the first year maybe, but I had like a 71 or 2, but we had a lot of problem with ignitions on them. There was early electronics.
Yeah.
And but now there's companies that are making a modern version of the electronic ignition.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just bolted on and forget it.
Yeah.
Which is it's kind of a blessing, So,
Yeah.
if you want to ride it,
Yeah.
But if it's just for static display, then
yeah. Well, I also had a brand new 350. I think it was a 72 Bighorn, but the 72, 73, pretty close, as far as there. But they started up pretty good.
It was a hell of an engine too.
Oh yeah,
man. That was a great engine.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them got modded into flat trackers and real enduro bikes.
Oh yeah,
They lightened them up and.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Cool bikes.
Oh yeah,
really cool.
They really are. Yeah. Well, the old stuff, I just don't like the computers on the new ones, and I don't even like fuel injection and all that kind of stuff. I like a carburetor because you don't need.
A problem with a lot of these new bikes too, guys are telling me they let them sit for a little bit and it's fuel injected.
Right.
there's no Kickstarter.
Oh, right.
So it's their electric start. So when it sits, the battery gets a little weak or whatever. That battery's got to fire the whole electronics, the fuel system, and all that.
Yep.
So then you got a problem, you know.
Right.
And then the components in the tank, there's the fuel pumps in the tank, and just stuff starts, especially with the ethanol. It's just not like the old days, you know. Unless you're going to ride that thing every day, or
Right.
you know.
But most of us don't. The weekend
Right.
riders.
So you're better
you
off
know?
finding an old bike, you know.
Yeah.
Something with a good old fashioned Kickstarter and.
Yes. Yeah. Or some of them they used to make that had a Kickstarter and an electric starter.
Yeah.
I forget what years that was.
But with they're trying to lighten them up, so
Right.
just, you know, taking the whole Kickstarter mechanism out, you know,
Yeah.
you're cutting off a few pounds, but still, it's got its downfalls, you know, and I think it's great with a younger person, you know, that's competitive and all that, but us older guys, we still like our,
Yeah.
you know, the security of a Kickstarter.
Well, I do.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't know. But so how long have you been in this place right here, in this shop?
I guess we built this. Well, below us is the original part. That's over 100 years old. That was a hen house. And that's what I started running Enduros. My grandfather told me, sell off all the chickens, and I start buying the eggs. And then you can use that for your little shop to work on your bikes and race out of. And that's basically where it started, like in 1978 and 9, or 9, something like that. But this part we just kept adding on and adding on. This was all built in the it started being built in the 89, and then this last piece was added 2000 something, about 20, maybe 15-20 years ago. Just this room we're in. But I started working on this stuff back in the early 70s, you know. I quickly learned breaking them. I had to learn how to fix them because I, you know, didn't have the money for the shop. But and then wanting to race too, and that slowed down my racing career once I learned how to work on them because everybody had me working on their bikes.
Yeah.
I'd be ready to go off the line, and my bike's not ready, but everybody else's was. But
so basically, you don't advertise or anything. It's all word of mouth, basically.
yeah, pretty much. I don't have like the shop advertised. I mean, there might be little things out there somewhere, and I don't know much about the modern ways of communication.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty ignorant with that stuff, but I should start looking into it because you know, I need to liquidate some of this stuff before, you know, I get too old to. Because it'd be a sin if it didn't, you know.
Yeah.
Because my daughter sure as hell don't know much about it. My son does, but he's not going to take over where I left off. You know, and
Right. So basically, you went. Billy was telling me that you went in from being a teacher right into this.
Well, yeah, I was a grounds guy at the school. I wasn't a teacher.
Oh.
But yeah, when I had my, I was working as a mechanic at a boat company that in 2008 closed its doors. So I got the job at the school, and then I got into grounds and all for. I was in there 10 years, and then so once I had the 10 years, I just quit, and then I was like, because I wasn't too happy at the school. I ended up just, you know what, I'm going to try to do this full time, and that, you know, that's where I led me to today. Like this year's been really slow, but got to take good with the bad, you know.
Yeah, so your first swap meet, was there a lot of people there?
Yeah,
Really?
I was
it was
blown away.
right off the get go. It hit.
Yeah, and it was at the Nesco liquor store, and my cousin who owned the store at the time, he's the one that asked me, you know, he goes, Joe, there's all these Harley shows. I see them all over the place. Why don't you do something with your bikes and, you know, have a little swap meet here, put some of your stuff on display. So I just spread the words with, at the time, people I was racing with, and they spread the word. And
May I interject here on that?
Go ahead.
Hey, this is Bill, my friend.
The reason why I knew about his first swap meet was the earliest way that you knew about things being advertised? Is that the press and the one ads? You had it.
Yeah.
You had it posted in the dirt
that's
bike
right.
show, Swapmeet at the Nesco liquor store. And we're like,
At the Atlantic
No.
City Press?
it was the Atlantic City Press.
Yeah, we used to use that for the
Yep.
swap meet. And Philadelphia Inquirer, we put stuff in there the first couple years of the press. But then after the first few years, I realized people were stepping up with the online stuff.
Yeah.
Because you know me, I didn't get a computer till
I
recently.
mean, when the first year, there really wasn't an online presence.
Oh no, not at all. It was just
There
word of
wasn't.
mouth.
Was that 1999 or 2000?
April of '99.
99, yeah. So computers were in their infancy at that
Yeah,
point.
especially with our crowd.
Yeah, it's,
But,
still is in a
we
sense.
shoehorned the last guy I remember that wanted to set up a table with parts. We kind of shoehorned him in there, man. But that's when the landowners where I'm at now approached me. They were driving by and said, you know, we're just checking out what was going on, and they was like, "Wow, this is cool. If you have a way to mow the field, the farmer bailed, so." You know, it's yours if you want to use it. So the rest was history. You know, I was like, hell yeah, we'll take it. But so yeah, I had the tractor and stuff to mow it, and so we've been caring for the field, and we've changed it quite a bit.
That's where you are now.
Yes, yeah. I was only one show at Nesco Liquors, and then that fall we did in '99. We did our first show. It was I believe November. We did our first show at the field, and it was pretty cool. You know, more people came, and
And it was actually, we met a lot. Some of our close friends we met at that show.
at the first one, yeah.
At the first
yeah.
one, we met people we didn't know who were up the road a little bit, and we really
Yeah, I
didn't know
made
them.
a whole hell of a lot of really
We
close
made some really good friends
that,
at that show.
like-minded, you know.
Yeah, yes.
And, but it was funny, you know. Now we have a band that plays at the barn there, and several bands that play at the on Saturday night there, and I learned how to do my Irish goodbye and get the hell out of there early because I got to be out there early the next morning. And there's been a few times where I started having a little bit too much fun, and man, you could pay for it the next day. But I'm getting a little more wisdom in my elder years here. But that's a lot of fun. It's hard to walk away when some of these guys I don't get to see that much, and they're there and having a ball. But I got to be out there early at that gate, Sunday morning.
Yeah, when do you start getting ready? Actually, are you getting ready for it now?
Yeah, actually, I'll be over there Saturday working and prepping the track and whatever else I see. But final mows on stuff because now the weather's changing. I just do a little final mow because I don't think it's going to grow too much between now and the show. But start fixing the fences, putting up the banners, all that stuff.
Getting the toilets.
Oh,
Getting the
yeah.
toilets, all that good stuff. And yeah, there's a lot of. I got a little, list of stuff that got to check off and make sure the township knows. And
Oh, is there ever a problem with the township? Or?
no, not really. I mean, we were donating to the firehouse, donating to church, donating to whoever had their hand out because we love this event.
Yeah.
And God knows I do it. It's not about money because there's been a few years where it didn't bring in much, but I didn't really care. It's what I love. Plus, I might find another cool prize there.
Oh yeah, yeah. You never know. A lot of nice bikes come out there. Especially
man.
last year was really nice.
And our judging too. It's not like a participation trophy. You win there's me and at least 3 or 4 other guys, depending on who's there, but that I trust and really can critique. And because I love European bikes, but these, the other guy might love Asian or just a certain make. But when you got different eyes, and I look up to these guys, they got some know-how. So when we critique your stuff and you win something, you earned it, man. It's not a participation, so.
they really, the judges really know the bike.
Yeah.
The bikes.
Yeah, and we had some rare and awesome work there. You know, I mean, guys, some of these guys they're really, really good. And,
Do you know these guys from previous?
Yeah, and you know, I've known of them, and now it's kind of an honor to have them want to bring their stuff to me to be critiqued, and you know, I hope they know. You know, it's like an honor to me, and because I think them guys, you know, their work is unbelievable. You know, I started doing restoring this stuff. Shit, when it was the first time, I think I entered a bike in like 1990, 91 out at the York Swapmeet, and that's when I got to meet some of these bigger guys and, well, you know, are more well-known people and their work. And then actually won it 2 years in a row for best of, and but then yeah, I got more involved with the swap meet and less involved with restorations and putting stuff in shows. But it was still an honor to actually have my stuff judged too.
Oh yeah.
And,
oh yeah.
But I don't know. The whole thing, it's cool. It's just, you know, I'm going to try to keep doing this till I can't do it, because a lot of stuff's dying. You know, with this this it's a niche thing. You know, I know it's not that popular. Hell, I could wear an OSA t-shirt and walk around for a year and nobody'd even know what the hell that meant, you know. But it's still worth it if one guy approaches me and, wow, you know about OSAs? Oh yeah, let's talk, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's sit down and talk.
It strikes a chord.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a 2-day event.
Yeah.
And do you have camp over? Could somebody come?
Yeah. It's crude. There's no hookups or anything, but if you got
A tent
or whatever, you know, and you
Motorhomes, a lot of guys
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, we put them in the back. You know, there's plenty of room to turn around and whatnot. And but yeah, absolutely, we accommodate that out in the field. People come sometimes 2 days ahead of time and set up out in the field.
Oh, really?
And they're welcome to do so.
extra charge or something?
No, don't charge the camp.
Just looking for the prime real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in there early. Early bird gets their spot, you know. And just like with the swap meet, you know.
I'll be one of them, as Joe knows. I'm always up here on Friday.
Yep, staking your claim.
Staking claims, and for our
Yeah,
friends who want to be next to us.
Yeah. We always have your cones ready.
Yes, we have. We'll be ready.
For your signs, but and that always works out. You always got everybody's accommodated.
Yeah.
But
And so there's a cost for to be a vendor and an admission cost.
yeah. I forget what the hell I charge. $5 a person?
I think it's 5 to get in. I think it's 40 for a day and 70 for 2 days. Correct?
Yes, you are correct.
'Cause
Yeah,
I think I read the
Yeah.
flyer. I
It's
think
5 a
that's what it said.
person, and
Of course, things could be subject to change. if I'm wrong.
I'll tell you though, I've been keeping this has got to be the cheapest swap meet in the world. Because I mean, I go to them, and I mean, there's no way people can complain about my prices. They're low.
Yes.
Yeah.
Compared to going to Ohio.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, they got a shower.
Oh, they got a shower, yes.
And you can
Oh,
buy
really?
ice there. I mean, what more could one want?
So you guys did go to that one, huh?
Yeah.
In Ohio?
Yeah, I've been going, I guess, I don't know, I've been there maybe almost 30 times. But that's the world's biggest one. And I've actually heard people call mine Mini Ohio, and that meant a lot to me. You know, it's
That's a compliment.
I think that's a hell of a compliment. But yeah, because we're just like Ohio. They got racing there. They got real racing. No racing. We just have a fun little track to play on for vintage bikes. Cause
Is there a year?
a cutoff? Yeah, it's 99 and older. But if I ever get my way, it's going to be like 81 and older, because it's just the track's not made for that modern stuff, and you get
Right.
too many kids with a modern bike, especially them kids that could actually race, and it screws it up for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It could get dangerous.
Yeah, it does get dangerous, and then a lot of the vintage guys, some of that are really brought a vintage, you know, they get a little disgruntled. So I got a 99 and all just for that. But look forward to the future. It's going to get older, so it's going to happen. So it's because it's a vintage event.
Right,
I'd
vintage.
like to keep it as such, you know.
Yeah. So what are you talking about? You said 80 and under?
I'm thinking 81 and older.
Yeah.
You know, but I know I get soft, and then a few guys will start chirping in my ear, but because even if I said 81, oh man, I got an 82. All right. Then, oh, you let the 82. I got 83, and then you know how it works.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Is there a selected time that maybe the youths go on your track versus adults? Or
if I get a bunch of when I used to get them, I used to get a lot of them, and then we would have like a 20-minute session with just the children, or you know, the small wheeled bikes, and but lately I haven't. Well, we didn't have it for a couple years, the track,
right,
between the COVID and then the insurance bull crap, and so I guess a lot of people bailed on me, you know, that were having kids, but I'm trying to get it more organized. I'm trying to get my club involved, my enduro club, you know, and help, you know, work out the
Logistics.
of having children and, you know, people, because sometimes I don't get enough volunteers, you know, to flag and all that stuff, and that could be scary too. But no, it's working out. Everything's starting to work out. So
what's your club's name, or you have a?
Yeah, I'm a member of Pine Barren Enduro Riders.
Okay.
And but I'm probably, once the insurance gets really established, I'm gonna start a name like Nesco Dirt Riders Track, and you know, it'll be going under that name or whatever we think of, you know. But
Do you ride into the Pinelands or no? Can't do that?
no, unless you had a tagged bike. But no, my track's all on private property.
Oh, okay.
And you know, we're trying to we'd love to incorporate a little woods loop too, because there's more land over there. It's been really wet, but now, I mean, lately we haven't had the rain, and I haven't really scouted in there, but we're trying to put a little woods loop in too. You know, it'd be cool. Break out, do the track, the woods loop,
Yeah.
do the track, you know.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. Well, it's on November 1st and 2nd,
Yes.
and we're here about a month early for the interview, and I appreciate this more than anything.
That's cool. I like doing it.
Okay.
I was a little nervous.
No, that was fine. If you don't mind, I'd like to just go through your whole top here with a little video
Yeah,
and show
help
them all
yourself.
your stuff and downstairs, if that's okay.
No, help yourself. It's all wide open. Just
Joe, I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
pleasure meeting you too.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Beautiful. That was wonderful. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, thank you very much, Joe.
Fix that goddamn carburetor.
Fix that carburetor. I gotta get on it. I gotta clean this too before we have our
You had a little thing.
toe down in December.
Yeah, right.
It's like, what the hell's going on with the ridge crew?
You're running out of space.
It was buried over there, so I haven't making some progress. But,
That little blue mini bike is cool.
Timmy gave me that a while ago.
Timmy?
Timmy Levance.
Did he?
Yeah, he said, yeah, throw this upstairs.
Oh, that thing's badass, man.
Isn't that cool?
I love it.
Yeah, I was like, that's got to go right in there. I had it up on that piece of I-beam, and then how in the hell it happened, the cats or something freaked out, and it was upside down in between these two bikes. There's another, but that was Brandon's first mini bike.
Do you think that's the original motor on it?
No, Timmy mocked it.
Oh, he mopped that up. Okay. They say Clinton.
Yeah, so I was like, that's from my era.
Yeah, Eddie likes the Clinton too.
So did I. I thought they ripped. Some guys are hardcore Briggs. I was a little bit of a Clinton guy myself, but
Frankie, take a little picture over here. He's got a couple things back here.
Sure.
The staircase.
Sure, coming right over.
No idea.
So you play drums too?
Yes. Yeah, I play bass guitar, drums.
Yeah, we got the.
Used to play guitar, but missing a digit now.
Oh my
You
God!
can still do it, I'm sure.
This is
I
nice. Yeah, I play drums too.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I got a set down here you can rock out on.
Oh, this is nice. We going down here?
Are you okay going down the steps?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Joe, you want me to shut some of these lights off if I can?
Yeah, if you can. If not, I'll come up.
Okay, I'll see what I can do here.
If you need any parts, give Joe a call. He will help you source the parts. As you can see, he's got a ton of parts here. And easiest guy in the world to talk to. I was able to get an interview with him. This is going to be a little bit of a long video, guys. You ask him where a part is, he's going to know. And if you can see that he really likes OSA. And I'm here with a friend of mine, Bill, and he is also into motorcycles. He has a Gold Wing and some other bikes that he works on. Very knowledgeable on all aspects of these bikes, as you can see. If you like this kind of content, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and give the channel a like. It goes a long way to support the channel so I can bring these informative videos to you. Thank you.
freaks me out. There was the story about this 440 or 400 Mako, that era, that's been living in Absecon for 1,000 years. But it's not his. Because another fella bought one that I know from somebody in your area.
Well, I could not tell you who that is or where it is.
I got his name.
You have his name?
He's looking for, he wants it pure original, and it was missing the back fender, or had an incorrect back fender on it. But I think it was a 4-speed, and I think it was a 440.
Oh,
But
really?
it was all original.
It was
And we heard of
in our
that bike
area.
for years, but it was, obviously it's not yours, you still have yours.
Yeah, mine's a 400. The fenders are very, very hard to come by. The original fenders. Fenders.
Now, your 5-speed model, was that still fiberglass?
No, it went to plastic.
Plastic. That's
Plastic.
What I thought. This was still, it had the kind of pointed but fiberglass.
Oh yeah, so that's probably 74 or what would you think?
Well, I think I've seen the 74 and a halves with the pointy fiberglass ones
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the 75. I thought they went to Falk, but they didn't. See, it's a gray area for me. I'm not that,
Well,
I know Falk definitely 76, 77. But that 75, 75 and a half, they were weird.
Yeah.
There's a lot of changes going on that a lot of people argue about it.
Yeah, well, yeah. Basically, they slapped things on whatever they had in the factory, and a lot of people go by like they made 2 or 3 different petcocks,
Right.
and somebody will look at the bike and say that's not original, but I know it was original because I got one brand new from the factory. But there's a lot of things that they put on the bike just to save money because they were in competition with the other manufacturers who were making cheaper bikes at the time. Not better bikes, but cheaper bikes.
Right.
So, when people are saying it's not original or it's original, it's really subjective. You really don't know if what they were doing then, unless you know Makos, But,
No, they were very expensive, but they were, you didn't have to add stuff to them. They
No,
were
no.
ready to go out of the shop.
Yep, it was.
You hear that hawk?
Yeah, I heard that. Your cat's over there. He's like,
That's what I'm like wondering, is he yelling at the cats? There's Simon. Sorry, Si.
Oh, now that's a
little
nice cat.
paranoid. Simon.
All right, I guess I'll.
you ready, Frank?
Yep, I'm gonna.